It's been a journey of back and forth among the political gladiators in Rivers State, months after the handover of the mantle of leadership to Governor Siminalayi Fubara.
So, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers State. What does this mean for the people of Rivers State? The current situation that is ravaging Rivers State is disturbing, but for me, I don't think it's the type a state of emergency should be declared for. Whatever that happened there politically, we don't know yet, even though some people may say that it is apparent of what is happening there. You can say that everything is coming from former Governor Nyesom Wike. I get that, but I think with time will tell what is actually going on. Rivers State is one of the oil-rich states in Nigeria, and this is not the kind of crisis, the type of news we all want to be hearing about Rivers State. Over the months, or since Governor Fubara came into office, there has been this up and down between him and former Governor Nyesom Wike. I think it's like a power puzzle, sort of. Now that the state of emergency has been declared, so many people have questions. They are asking the president, do you have the legal power to do this? Where did you get the authority from? Where did you get the authority from to declare the state of emergency in a state, suspending the governor for 6 months and his deputy? I think something has really gone wrong. His statement is clear. The president's statement is clear. Yes. But it's the legality that we are questioning, because he's not something he can just do on his own. As far as I know, I think he needs to consult the House of Assembly before making such pronouncements. He needs to notify them. He has also gone ahead to talk about how he interfered personally and nothing was done. But from my own point of view, I don't think for the fact that you intervened does not mean you have to go ahead and declare state of emergency. Do you know what you have turned people into? Do you know what you have turned that state into? Are they going to recover from this in the next 3-4 years? Even a day of state of emergency is a big loss for the state. But our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu went ahead and declared state of emergency. I think the president in his wisdom, I believe he knows what he's doing. He's playing the game of politics, which they normally do. People are not going to take this lightly. Rivers State people are not going to take this lightly. Lawyers will have to come out. They'll have to argue this case in court. They'll have to question where he got this from. And apart from this, they need to put a lot of measures into place, because what he has done has so many consequences. It's going to have, if not an everlasting consequence, on the people of Rivers State. You cannot just going about declaring state of emergencies with no tangible reason. Okay, now we are hearing about pipelines being blown up. what is all this? Is this not what you were trying to prevent? So, Mr. President, I think you have a lot to answer. We haven't had the president say anything about Nyeso Wike, who is his minister. The most troubling one is the president not being able to address the dire need of the hungry people in the land. He did not declare state of emergency on food. That's what I'm referring to. He did not declare state of emergency on electricity, on water, on the dilapidated roads. He never declared any state of emergency on the long suffering of Nigerians. But he was so quick to go ahead and declare state of emergency in a state that is calm. Let me just put it that way. That is calm. This is not what people voted you for, Mr. President. You were not voted to make wrong decisions. You were voted for a purpose. Mr. President, this is not why. Let me just ask, is this how you are going to win the next election in 2027? Anyway, I think we all know how you people used to get into power. We know some of you don't even depend on ordinary people's votes. Otherwise, there is no way people will vote for you that actually people's vote counts, and you get into power and you will not respect the will of the people, or you do things to suppress the people. Whatever it is you are doing, remember, you are not going to stay in power forever. You are not going to stay in power forever. You have to put the need of ordinary people in the heart of everything you are doing. People are dying every day. People are suffering. And this is actually in every part of Nigeria. This is not good. This is actually really bad. Let me even talk about this. I said to myself that I was not going to talk about the NYC situation any further. In the case regarding the young lady who called Mr. President a terrible president. Why? Because she couldn't take it anymore. Things were going out of hand. The cost of things were going to an extraordinary level. So she felt she needs to speak up. But the president's goons in the NYC, by the way, NYC is National Youth Corps. This is an organization meant for people who is serving their country for 1 year after university. Some of the top officials there called the girl, started threatening her, saying all sorts of things to her, telling her to delete the video she made on TikTok, which went viral. Are these people encouraged by the actions of Mr. President? Are they encouraged by the poor decisions he has made in the past, or even including the one he just made now by declaring state of emergency in Rivers State? People are watching you, whatever you are doing. Whether you are doing the good thing or you are doing the bad thing, people are actually watching you. So these people that have threatened this youth corps have actually learned from government officials who feels it is their right to intimidate ordinary people. That's why they had the effrontery to call this girl and threaten her. This is not good, I say once more. Any day Nigerians realize the type of power they have and stand up to you, the politicians, that day, revolution is going to happen. And when it happens, the politicians will not be around to tell the story. I'll leave it here for now. Leave me a comment of what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Please don't forget to like and share. Bye for now.